What's up, my people? This is JC the Don signing to you live and fucking direct. I was just looking at this video, right? And you know what? I'm gonna give this some real reality check for my brown brothers and sisters. There's a lot of things that piss me off about this video. The Caucasian guy, he served, right? Big ups to all our military brothers and sisters, first and foremost. I'm not military, so when people get their comments, things of that nature, I'm not military. I'm from Chicago. I'm a street individual, born and raised in the street, wasn't turned out, was raised this way. I work a job now. And I came through a lot. I came from I don't even want to put it out there like that. You know what I'm saying? But you can Google me. You know what I'm saying? And see what I came through and came from. South side of Chicago, right? And I mean, Chicago don't make it's violence in every city. I'm talking about like really just surviving. But back to the video. I see my brother, he bugging up. What I mean by bugging up, he going through a thing. Somebody come and snatch a flag from you, whatever case might be. Clearly, the Caucasian guy don't seem like he is a Nazi. Don't seem like he's a Ku Klux Klan member. So, I kind of understand where he was coming from about him standing on that flag. That flag hasn't done anything to him. As the man said. What you mean? I know people. What you mean that flag did this? Put us through slavery. Put us through this, that, and the first and foremost. Let me check you individuals that say that out your mouth. That say you was put through slavery. Because you ain't feel shit. Yes, you feeling some backlash. But you ain't felt nothing our forefathers and our sisters has felt back then. So you need to get that out your head. You really do. You need to get that out your head about talking about what we was put on boats. You wasn't put on no boat, man. You was born American. As you gonna die American. Them brothers and sisters back then went through hell back then. Do you think they sitting up in heaven, wherever they at, sitting up here, want you to continue to backtrack? Hell no. You trying to fight anger, evil with evil. That ain't gonna work. Then you run around here with red, black, and green hats on, flags on, things of that nature. Dude, you not from Africa? You so far from Africa, it don't make no sense. Get it through your head. All my brothers and sisters that was born here in America, you are not from Africa. You are American. Like it or not, you are American. Regardless of what went on to our forefathers and sisters. It didn't go on with you. Now, yes, we are seeing a lot of things. A lot of racism, a lot of evil people doing things. We know this already. I'm not going to point fingers. We know what's going on over here. But when you go back, when you go take a scenario that's going on now and add it with what went on then, it's not a comparison. It's not a comparison. You can't compare your pain right now, what we going through, as brown brothers and sisters, and you sit up here and call yourself black. But you mad at the Caucasians, you mad at the American flag, you mad at all these other things, but you sit up here calling yourself a black hole. Let's get to some reality. Everybody in that video call themselves black. Everybody in this that's this skin tone, right? That's lighter than this this skin tone that call themselves black, if that is not sane. Motherfucker, well, what you call yourself? I am a brown American. Black is my favorite color, but I don't choose to identify myself as a color where my God gave me a beautiful brown skin tone color. But you want to sit up here and yell and talk about a whole bunch of things when you ain't even checking your identity right now. You calling yourself black. You will call a Caucasian white and putting him more superior than you. You call him white, you saying that he's pure. You calling yourself black, you calling yourself a dark hole. That's what's in the dictionary you read, the words you read. I don't care how much you don't like the language that you speaking, but you speaking, you ain't trying to go speak African. You ain't studied your African language, Mr. African man. And African individuals that come over here, which would be African Americans, right? Because you are brown Americans. Africans that come from Africa, which should be African Americans, they don't respect you. And the reason why they respect you, because you don't respect where you come from. You don't respect what you was pulled out of, right? What you was pulled out of to make something great. Your forefathers and foresisters suffered for you to make something great. Instead, you want to stay in the past. You want to stay in the past. You want to stay stuck in the past. I ain't saying forget shit, no. But at the same token, don't sit up and act like you got the whips on your back. You got the whips of today. But you can change that. You can change that by first identifying yourself as the skin tone, the complexion that God gave you. How you think God feel? Let's talk about how you think God feel. God looking down on us, saying, I give these people this beautiful skin tone, and they allow another race to choose a color of black to identify themselves. Went straight over y'all head. I'm surprised nobody ever attacked that. The first brown man ain't never called himself black. The people that you so-called hate so much gave you that color to name yourself. And you doing it so proudly. I'm black and I'm proud. I'm black and I'm proud. I'm black and I'm proud. That's what you saying. But when you look in the mirror, you see something brown. If you catch a case in court, I don't think they will identify you as a black male. You hear me? Think about it. Ain't nobody black on this world. You look at your hair. Your hair ain't even black. It's brown. It's a dark brown. Your eyes dark brown, man. Well, that's something small. That's not small. You got children. You name your child Prince. He say, no, my name is Princess. You gonna be like, no, boy, your name is Prince. No, daddy, my name Princess, and he drilling it in you. You gonna get mad at that child. Probably whoop on that child because he called himself Princess. Well, let me tell you something. How you think God feel? God looking down on all of us. Like, these people is really calling, I give them a beautiful skin tone. But they ignoring it. They look in the mirror and call themselves black. Somebody that disliked them gave them that color. Because if somebody of our color gave us this color, well, didn't give it to me, but gave us black to identify ourselves, please let me know who this person is. Please let me know who he is. Who her is, whoever it is. Let me know. Because my brown brothers and sisters, y'all representing I'm black and I'm proud so fucking much it don't make no sense. And then you just don't even understand. You got Black Lives Matter, right? The movement, I don't think it's nothing wrong with the movement. But I mean, brown brothers and sisters, you didn't come up with Black Lives Matter. Not that my research show. Black holes matter. Look up the word black. I mean, it means more than that. Darkness, evil, shit like that there. All negative. Watch what you representing, man. You wonder why people in this world going through the things we going through? God can't bless something when you not recognizing yourself. You not recognizing your beauty. You not recognizing your beauty, man. You not recognizing you. You naming, you got yourself, you calling yourself something else, and you'll teach this shit to your children. You'll teach your child that you are black. But then your child more smart and you say, black, daddy, I'm not black. My skin, this is brown. But you teach them not to lie, but you teach them not to lie, but you teaching them to lie. That's reality, man. It's not small, it's big. That's why we running around here so fucking lost, because we ain't got no identity. You running away from your identity. Everybody that's born here in America, you are American. Face it. You're not from Africa. Your forefathers, sisters, they came from Africa. Some of them was Indians. It was a lot on that boat. More than you fucking even know. But you want to run around here and you want to step on American flag, your flag. Wrap yourself up in your flag, in your American flag, and demand. And watch you see the results you get. What it look like? What it like I'm sitting on top and I'm the head of whoever it is, and I got my people, I got people that's American, wrapping themselves up in other flags, disrespecting the American flag, but want me to change something. Hell no. For what? You ain't respecting. Go to Africa and go demand something and see what they tell you. Go, you don't know now motherfucking tribe over there, but you African. And I ain't saying it's no disrespect to the African, to Africa, period. I'm sure it's beautiful over there, things of that nature, all that. But I'm speaking to my brown brothers and sisters that's American by blood. Your mama was born here. Her mama was born here. Her mama was born here. My grandma 94 years old. And she was born an American. Her mama was born American, not African. My grandmother on my father's side is Blackfoot Indian. So it really pisses me off, my brown brothers and sisters, when we sit up here and not pay attention to the real things at hand. You sitting around here calling yourself a color that you're not. That's not mentally, that's an unstable person, actually. And a Caucasian will sit up here and let you call him white, because guess what? You putting him on a pedestal. You just like you calling him, like you calling him daddy. He ain't gotta call you no nigga. He can call you black. Now just say the guy, the Caucasian in that picture, in that video, was racist, right? Or a Nazi, or whatever you want to call it. Because I think racist is a person that like his skin tone, or you know what I'm saying, his people, whatever case might be. But that's I'm not here. I'm not finna act like I'm just an educated man. I'm a street individual. But I'm a thinker. I got common sense. I'm a thinker. I'm a praying man. I bear witness. But my brothers and sisters, we need to pay attention to things, the real shit. Now just say this man was racist, right? Which I don't believe he was. But he say, man, he called you black. He ain't gotta call you a nigga. He called you a dark hole. He called you evil. Because you identifying yourself as that. And in your action, you identifying yourself as that. When people go rob somebody or rob a bank, they put on what color? Black. Come on, man. Shit is real, man. Y'all keep ducking this, and soon you're not going to be able to duck it. Because guess what? When it's time to go, and the Most High sit up here and rotate with you, and he say, my son, my daughter, I'm looking at you identifying yourself as a color that you're not, and I didn't give you that color. I didn't bless you as that color. Who blessed you as that color? Why were you calling yourself black and you're not? Y'all mouth gonna be puzzled. Cause your mother didn't really, she didn't really give it to you. Your father didn't really give it to you. Nobody in your family would say you're black and this is the color you are. No, you just gradually went with the program. You gradually went with the program. My brothers and sisters, we need to wake up, man. And it's getting to look like the enemy is us. What you mean? What I said. What I said. There's a lot of opportunities out here. A lot of opportunities to change the mental, change the inner, that change the outer. And we got to do it together. As a people. As a brown people. Brown Americans, man. I teach this. This is what I teach daily. I don't teach my kids to call themselves black. Because they're not. Look at the skin tone. I don't care what program, well, this is why I don't, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. I'm not a motherfucking follower. I'm a leader by birth. I didn't read this in a book. When I'm talking about I didn't read this in a book, this is self-awareness. I looked in the mirror and looked at this. Since I was young. Y'all better wake up, man. What you need to do is get a reality check. Go in your fucking mirror, go in your room, and pay attention to you. Then talk out. Because you running around here, I'm black, I'm proud, I'm black, I'm proud. And yes, it's a lot of brothers and sisters that was rotating like that died. That's locked up right now. But them people, when they met God, I guarantee he had some words for that. You suffer for the lack of knowledge, man. You think the shit you reading is real knowledge. It's not. It's not. Look within you. You'll find all the knowledge you need within you. Within you. Within your fellow brother. Within your fellow sister. You will find all the knowledge you need. The knowledge is in your skin tone. And it's not black. Show me a black man. I don't care where it's a guy over in Africa. He's real dark skinned. I don't care. He's a dark brown individual. This man on the video yelling, screaming, and where the fight is within itself. You talking about what they did, what this flag did, what they did to you, things of that nature. I'm very aware what's going on in these streets with the police, with our own people killing each other, things of that nature. But that got a lot to do with not identifying yourself. Our young brothers running around here robbing and shooting. They don't need no mask because they think they black. You got them thinking they black. They don't need no mask. They get off the drugs and I think they automatically think they joking. I'm not laughing at this here. I'm laughing to keep from fucking crying, man. You talking to somebody that sat there. I've been there. I've been there. My people, we need to wake up, my people. My brown brothers and sisters, we need to wake up. I'm not racist. I'm only racist to those who are racist against me. If that make any sense. It makes some sense to me. I don't hate nobody unless you hate me. Man, my people, we strong. We are strong people, but we act so weak. We act so weak. We act weak. It's like when a person die now, right? When a person die now, we wait for that person, they to come back around and do all the most. When that person ain't even worried about the shit we worried about. Same way as our forefathers and sisters is not worried about. Only thing if they worried about us not moving forward. They worried about us staying stuck in the past and ain't felt the whip. You ain't even felt the wind of a whip. You'd rather stand on the corner and step on a flag than step in a school and get your fucking education. You'd rather step on a flag than sit up here and make sure it's right around the corner. Some young boys probably was selling drugs, about to rob somebody, and teach them to go to school and get their education. There's other ways of doing things, man. All them other reckless ass ways is played the fuck out, man. They played the fuck out. It's time to look within ourselves and deal with ourselves. First, we need to smack the shit out of ourselves for calling ourselves a color that we not. Disrespecting God. Disrespecting the Most High. He didn't give you this skin tone to call yourself black. That's reality check. To those that need one. I don't give a fuck. You can't call me a motherfucking Oreo. You can't call me, oh, he wants to be white. You Caucasian. You can't do that to me. Google me. Johnny Muhammad Crockett Sr. Born and raised on the south side of Chicago, in the streets, things of that nature. Been in the penitentiary, all that shit there. Done it all. But I'm speaking the truth. I'm speaking 100 shit, whether you like it or not. My people, my brown brothers and sisters. And I ain't talking about no Mexicans. And this ain't got nothing against no Mexicans or nothing like that there. They beautiful brothers and sisters as well. But at the same token, they got an identity. They got a home to go to. We running from our home, America. Yes, we got forefathers that went through pain, real fucking pain, real fucking suffering. And we rolling off our mouth like we was there. Like we got whips on our backs from them. You don't. You don't even have a right to run your mouth about it. Because you don't even understand that pain. You don't even understand that suffering. You don't even understand them tears, man. So knock this shit off. Deal with the pain that's going on now. And that's the lack of knowledge. Lack of not paying attention to what's going on here right now. And that's recognizing yourself as who you are. Your true identity. God don't make no mistakes, man. But you steady tripping over your own fucking feet. This is Jason the Don signing out live and fucking direct. Wake the fuck up, my brown brothers and sisters. Damn.